Hi Equals, it's Kim, and I've actually already filmed a little piece of this that I'll insert now. Hi Equals, it's Kim, and I am at the Creating Change Conference, which is being held in Detroit at the Renaissance Marriott Hotel. It's one of these round hotels. Fascinating and very difficult to figure out how to get from one place to another, although I keep reminding the people I'm here with that if we just keep walking in circles, eventually we'll find what we're looking for. There's a lot of people. There's about 3,000 and some odd people here today and tomorrow and Sunday, and about 800 of us have been here for several days. It's a very fascinating conference. A lot of young people. So, in keeping with my what am I going to give up? Because I've been asking a lot of those with whom I disagree in the last couple vlogs. But I'm going to give up judging young people. I gotta stop. I'm of an age, see the white hair, I'm of an age, I start to feel like a crotchety old lady sometime in my judgment of young people and how I think they should look, should act, should identify, should anything. If the sentence starts with should or has should in it, it's going. So, judgment, but particularly the word should as it applies to other people. That's what I'm giving up today. So this is a short one. There's a lot of noise in the background, and I just wanted to film a real quick video here, so if you like this series of videos, give me a thumbs up. You can hit the red subscribe button below. Would love to have you tap the red bell to be notified every time I put up a new video. And in the meantime, have a great one, Equals. Bye. It was loud. It was busy. I never want to out people, so I didn't want to catch anybody in the background of my cam or anything. So I kind of cut that little bit short. But as I mentioned in the snippet from out in the hotel and the conference area, I've been over the last week or so asking a lot of the folks with whom I disagree about words that they might give up. So I needed to come back to what could I give up? And being here at the Creating Change Conference this week, I was trying to think about, so I started with what bothers me, what just, annoys me. And I thought, well, I'm kind of mentioned, I'm getting to that age. And when I look at young folks, like us all, I had some judgments around how they're dressed. I felt very old when I looked at the one young person who was wearing shorts. And I don't know, if I pulled those curtains behind me, the ice is actually on the inside of the windows, not just the outside. It's literally, you cannot see out the windows because there's ice on the inside of the windows. The heat in here is really, really high. So this young person is walking around in shorts. And anyway, yeah, I had a judgment about that. I had judgment around the person I saw walking around in gold lame boots. And when we judge like that, and then we say, well, they should, or they shouldn't, or, that word should comes into play, and it's all so often tied to some form of judgment. And so that, I decided that's what I'm going to give up. I think there's something that we all always can be working on. I noticed I was struggling while here. There's a number of people here who, I've been around in the movement long enough that I knew them by prior names and prior pronouns, and I've struggled. I don't see these people that often, and I don't often use their names or their pronouns, and so I've been struggling. But you know what? It's a struggle worth having. And am I perfect? No. Do I need to be perfect? No, I just need to keep working on it. Listen, folks, I'm just like everybody else. I'd love everything in life to be really, really easy. But there's no growth in easy. The growth is in that which is uncomfortable. And I'm struggling with names and pronouns this week, and that's an area of growth. And it means I'm alive. It means I am still growing. I am still becoming, and that's a good thing. If we could all kind of embrace that discomfort as the space in which we are growing, I think that would go a long way to helping make America compassionate again. I often think that one of the components of the reason we struggle to talk to each other is because one or the other or both of us in a conversation don't want to be uncomfortable. But if we can embrace discomfort as that growing edge of ourselves, and if we can give up on some or all of our shoulds, they should not be wearing shorts in 12-degree weather. They should not be wearing gold lame boots. Yeah, if we can give up the shoulds, or at least try, we don't have to be perfect. We just have to have committed to it, to have said yes. And then when we make a mistake, we admit we made a mistake and we move on. We learn from the mistake and we get better the next time. And then we might make another mistake and we learn from that mistake and we get even better. There is no such thing as perfection. There is learning, there is discomfort, there is more learning, there is growth. And that is a future worth living into. Help me make America more compassionate again. In the little clip, I'd done the, subscribe and hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when I put up new videos. I'd love you to do that again. And I will see you all later. It's Friday. I'm planning on a great weekend, and I hope you have one too. Bye, Eagles.